finance minister of Greece was holding informal and unexpected talks with the IMF in Washington this weekend. Athens' repeated assurance it will not default on its debt payments. A nearly $500 million loan payment is due this week. Prior to the deadline, Prime Minister Alexis Tsi-pras travels to Russia. Anya Ardayeva has this report from Moscow.
Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsi-pras' first official visit to Russia comes just a day before a deadline for Greece to make its next payment to the International Monetary Fund on April 9th. Tsi-pras originally planned to travel to Moscow in May, but he reportedly accelerated the meeting with Russia's President Vladimir Putin as Greece came to loggerheads with the EU over its possible bailout. The timing of the visit raised questions about whether the visit is a pivot toward Russia for aid.
Athens badly needs Russian assistance. Russian market, especially fruit and vegetable market, which was closed by Russia for EU members last year as an answer, as a reaction to the EU sanctions.
Greece coalition government has criticized EU sanctions against Russia, its longtime ally, with Tsipras calling them a road to nowhere, adding that they have seriously damaged the Greek economy. The sanctions were imposed last year over Russia's role in Ukraine. Moscow has indicated that the embargo on food products from Hungary and Greece could be lifted.
Russia is in a very deep crisis with regard to the European Union, and any country inside the European Union which is ready to take alternative position about economic sanctions against Russia and does not support the official line of the European Union, of course, is welcomed by Moscow.
Last year, the Greek economy showed first signs of recovery after 6 years of recession, which resulted in an unemployment rate of over 25%. Without additional aid, Greece could go bankrupt and possibly exit the Eurozone, leading to increased instability in the region. A number of Greek officials have said that Greece could seek financial help from Russia, China, or the United States if no agreement is reached with the EU.
The Kremlin spokesman Dimitris Mardas said that during their meeting, the leaders will discuss relations between Moscow and the European Union, quote, in the light of Brussels' policy of sanctions and Athens' quite cold attitude to this policy. However, he said it was too early to talk about any possibility of providing financial aid to Greece until the meeting between Alexis Tsi-pras and Vladimir Putin takes place. Anya Ardayeva, CCTV, Moscow.